Hello, everyone. Welcome to PW. Good evening, everyone. So, there is a very big update from GATE 2027. All of you are preparing, and most of you have a curiosity about what is the change in the syllabus and how we are going to cover that particular part. Is actually there is a change in the syllabus, or just there is a topics which are going to be mentioned in the syllabus? So each and everything today we have a Kamesh sir with us, and he is going to tell you. He's the most expert faculty of entire ECE branch. He is going to tell each and every minute detail about all your core subjects, and we are going to discuss what actual their change in the GATE syllabus. So we are live. Please mention your name, year in which you are in the your BTech, what is the branch with which you are going to appear in the college. Okay, and if there is any doubt, let us know, because this session is live and we are observing your all comments as well. So let me first move towards the let us first move towards Kamesh sir. Kamesh sir, you have already observed what are the changes in the electronics. There is a very minute change, but some major changes also occur in the conventional subjects. So can you please highlight over that, sir?
Sure, sir. So, dear students, as you know, the 2027 GATE syllabus has been released, and as sir told that there are some minute changes in the GATE 2027 syllabus. And earlier, sir has also taken one of the best session for you, where sir has told about what are the changes are there in each subject. But today, we are going to discuss these changes in a very detailed manner. We will guide you and tell you how to prepare all those all those topics, so that your 2027 preparation will be completed, right? So there are major changes we can observe in some of the subjects, but most of the subjects are relatively same. And if we talk about the electrical engineering, then there are no changes as such. But in the electronics and communication engineering, if you observe, there are so much changes. Let's discuss one by one. Okay, so first of all, there is a mathematics, sir will discuss about it, but I will go to the your most important subject that I deal, that is electronic devices and analog circuit. So first of all, we will start from that only. Okay, so if you talk about analog circuit, okay, if you talk about analog circuit, analog electronics, which is having a very good weightage in your ECE branch, that is 10 to 12 marks every year, analog electronics is being asked. Okay, so in the analog circuit, earlier in the syllabus, these topics were not mentioned. In the OPAM, there were mention of some differentiator, integrator, summer, your Schmitt triggers, and some oscillator. Oscillators means we discuss your uh, RC phase shift oscillator or LC oscillator. These oscillators are sinusoidal oscillators. Along with that, we are having some square wave generator, right? A stable multi-vibrator, monostable multi-vibrator. So these all are oscillator circuits. Okay, so these were the syllabus earlier present in GATE 2026. So now you are having one more important topic, that is dominant pole, Miller compensation and phase margin added in OPAM section. So if you see the syllabus and OPAM section, you will find that there is dominant pole Miller compensation. Now, many of you might be thinking that it is some new topic and we have to require a lot of hard work. No, my dear friends. In the frequency response analysis of BJT and MOSFET amplifier we have done, OPAMP is nothing but it is made up of BJT and MOSFET only. So in the frequency response, now you have to discuss in a different or one extra manner, that is phase margin. We have to think about the stability analysis of the amplifier, that we can say, or specifically it is mentioned in the OPAM. So basic OPAM circuit or simple OPAM circuit, we have to think about the stability and phase margin. For example, I'm giving you one of the question that I have solved in the classroom for GATE 2026 in the Parakram English batch. Let's look on that question, so that you will be having the idea what do you mean by this phase margin and frequency response, and then how to Miller compensation will be used to stabilize your system or increase the phase margin. Let's see. Okay, so if I go for the discussion of the class, then I will discuss the electronic devices. There is also some magic. Okay, just look on the classrooms. Okay, lectures. Okay, see here what is written: analog circuit Parakram 26 English batch. In the miscellaneous chapter, you can go to lecture 2 after class. Okay, this is in my board. Okay, so if you go for the lecture second, see, you can observe there, consider the CMOS amplifier as shown in figure with picofarad capacitor CX and CY. This is nothing but your op-amp. This is your single stage and this is the second stage of the op-amp. Okay, here you are having some CX and CY capacitor. Okay, so now what you have to do is, just I'm giving a brief idea what we have discussed in the class. If you have appeared or enter into my class in last year, so these were the data given, and what is the question? Gain crossover frequency of the amplifier is, okay, and then we have to find out phase margin. Okay, so once you get the phase margin answer, you will come to know whether your system is stable or not, and to stabilize that, you will go for Miller compensation, and that is the another discussion that we will carried out. Okay, so here we have done all the calculations of this amplifier circuit, DC gain, okay, or low frequency gain, and then complete analysis conventionally I have discussed in the class. And this is the pole zero format of the transfer function, because it is a second order system, because two poles are there. Okay, and then we have calculated the phase margin that was coming very much negligible, that is 0. Okay, and it means we need to stabilize the system, right? Because of that only we will go for the Miller compensation. Okay, so that is the new thing. So meaning is that in this aspect we have to discuss our amplifiers. That is the newly added topic, we can say, and that will not require your extra efforts. Whatever the knowledge you are already having, just one concept will be added on, and then you can enjoy the subject. Okay, so there is nothing to worry about this. Okay, we will discuss it very easily, and you can.
Sir, it looks like you are very happy with that addition. It means
Yes.
it is highly industrial oriented. Already you are dealing those particular topics in your lecture. Means somehow students are already aware about the particular topic, and now they are going to have much more expansion in that particular topic.
So the reason behind it is actually IIT is looking for the knowledge which is practically applicable in the industries. These days what happens, whenever the students are getting even good rank in the examination, but when they enter into the MTech program of the IITs, they face some challenges, like they know the subject, but from practical point of view they are lagging, or sometimes just forget about the practical point of view, just from the designing aspect, or just from the core engineering point of view, they are lagging. Because of that, the IIT is trying to bring more and more new courses like RA. That is indication that IITs want Indian youth or Indian engineers to upgrade their knowledge. Their dimension should be increased. Earlier, there was no facility to attempt 2 or more subjects. Okay, right now you can choose according to your choice which 2 subject you want to appear. Some
I think
sections.
we all teachers are already talking last year that there
Yes,
is some upgradation is required, and
right.
you are the one who suggested, sir, industrial orientation is highly required, and that we are able to see this particular syllabus upgrade.
Right. Okay. So that's the very good thing that has happened with the electronics engineering. But I hope later on they should also upgrade the electrical engineering subject, so that electrical engineering student will also enjoying the new syllabus, and teacher will also get some entertainment in their life, so that whenever we teach some new topics or some extra topic, we definitely feel enjoying it. Okay, because we come out from the things that we are teaching regularly, or year by year, again and again, right? Okay, so let's move to the another subject. Other than this, let's go for the electronic devices. In the electronic devices, you are seeing one extra addition of one topic, that is formation of energy bands in solid. But do you think this is new? No, it is not new. It was already available in the syllabus, because without knowing how energy bands forms in the solid, or silicon is also your solid material, then how you can go in the depth discussion of some other topic like PN junction or semiconductor. How you can understand? Without energy band diagram, you cannot even understand electronic devices E. So that's why I think this is the topic which is discussed by every teacher, not by me, every teacher. But the point is, MOSFET scaling is also mentioned. And just go and watch my lecture of the last year or last 10 years. MOSFET scaling I already used to teach since 2015 already. In all the
Sir,
classes
some
of the EDC, this topic is already available. So students who are completing their subject from the Khazana, no need to worry about, just complete the topic, complete the subject. Everything is there in the lectures only. No need to worry about there is any change in the syllabus. Only name is mentioned, but already this content is available in your classes. Here I want to add one more thing. Sir, one of the student has asked me that, sir, what is the upgrade or some updates in the respective subject? I told one simple example. Dear student, you should talk with the expert faculty of that particular subject. That's why we came over here, so that you will come to know whether that topic is really a new topic or already teacher is discussing in the class. That is the most important point you need to understand, right? So that's why, if suppose you are studying control system, you are studying suppose digital electronics, for example, where if there is any change, you should ask Varun sir, not me, actually, because he is dealing that subject. He know very well what topics he has already covered and what are the new topic if there is any change. Of course, there is no change in the digital certificate, but this would be the great idea whenever you are planning to study any subject for any examination. Okay. So now this two subject I have discussed,
Kamesh
EEC
sir,
and analog electronics, right?
Kamesh sir, I
Yes, sir.
have one question. Most of the student, as soon as the syllabus get updated now, they
Right.
start asking from me on my Telegram. Even some of your student also connected for those who are going to appear in ECE, those who have completed their BTech in EE and going to take ECE, they have a curious that why this particular thing is added, sir. Is this year any question is going to design from this particular topic?
Okay.
So, like students were start asking that particular topic does not belongs to your syllabus. So that is why this kind of modification we are able to see.
See, sir, actually, what is the practical challenge that when teachers are designing the syllabus they face? Just think from their perspective. Syllabus is always designed in a short format. Some names are given, but whenever the question teacher is designing, at that time they are not thinking that much about the syllabus, right? They know, okay, this topics are there in the syllabus, OPAMP is there in the syllabus, and these topics we have to ask. At that time, designing the questions, they generally focus on frequently asked questions. You can remember one thing, and sir can understand it very easily. Sir, in 2019 or 20 also, I think that year, some syllabus got changed. Earlier in the analog circuit, Salen and key topology was not present in the filter topic. Salen and key and Butterworth. Okay. After that, if this topic was added and ripple removal was earlier present and ripple removal topic was erased, after that, what we have seen that the topic which is erased, that is ripple removal, it is not being asked. Okay. But the Salen key and Butterworth is very rarely asked. At that time, when that syllabus was changed, I was taking the online classes. I have covered Selen and key because I was already prepared for that. Okay, because I am having the habit of studying a lot of in the analog circuit and electronic devices. So I was well prepared already. So once I got the syllabus, on the second day itself, I have started teaching Selen and key topology. Okay, in some classes. Okay, and what I observed, sir, they have not asked any question in upcoming year, and then again and again, and I am waiting for that when they will ask Selen and key topology. And you wonder that earlier when syllabus is not having Selen and key topology, at that time they have asked the question. So when I used to discuss the PYQs on that topic, I take PYQ before 2019 or 2020, and after that when it was added in the syllabus, it is not asked. So this is the
So
reality.
basically, that is what I just wanted to say to all students. See, there is a revision in the syllabus, but don't think that PYQs are now not relevant. They are still relevant for you. The topics are added. They may ask some questions, but most of the questions are already whatever designed in the PYQs, they are still very important for all of the students. So same Kamesh sir already showed you in his lecture notes that already he is taking Miller concepts, dominant pole concept. Okay, so those things are you are already studying because these things are important for your MTech programs. Okay, for your higher studies, for your industrial alignment. So we as a teacher, we are already taking those particular things already there included. However, some of the topics are changed and that also we will discuss. Yes, sir. Over to you, sir.
Okay, so if you look at the communication system, suppose, so in the communication system, added topic in GATE 2027 is source coding added under information theory. So you know, in the last lectures in the communication system, you studied information theory. In information theory, source coding is also added. Earlier, source coding was not present in the syllabus. Earlier, entropy was mentioned in the this section of the information theory. Mutual information is also given, and channel capacity were also given. Channel capacity theorem or channel capacity we can say. But now source coding is also included in your syllabus. So meaning is that in the communication system you are having the change. In electronic devices you are having the change, but it is not really changed for you who is studying from my lectures. And in the analog circuit also there is very minute change we can say, or one or two lectures. In one or two lecture you will be able to understand what is the actual meaning of that particular topic. If you look on some other subjects, okay, so these three subjects are over. If we talk about electromagnetism, EMFT, enjoy it. Sonu sir will be enjoying, and you should also enjoy. There is no change in the electromagnetic theory in the ECE as well as in electrical. Okay, so those who have already prepared EMFT, nothing to worry about it. Nothing is changed. But in the control system, the sir will tell you about control system because he is already in the past used to discuss control system very frequently. These days he is busy in electrical machines too much, digital electronics too much. So sir will tell you what is added in the control system, sir.
Thank you, sir. I will discuss about the control system, but before that, I just wanted to have a highlight onto the mathematics, okay? Because my slides are aligned in the same way. So please observe here what are the changes we are observing in the mathematics in GATE 2027. We are able to see here that correlation and regression analysis added under probability and statistics. It is already there under statistics. Is it okay? So the variable alignment of the variables, okay, these topics are already there, but now it is highlighted. So in the probability statistics part, what I am able to understand why this correction will be there, there is a possibility that some particular type of questions will be asked. Okay, so in my suggestion, you should have to go with the this particular topic in the maths. Okay, let us talk about what is removed. So they have removed explicitly mentioned that first order linear, non-linear, higher order linear differential equations are removed from the differential equation part. Is it okay? From these topics already in PYQ, some questions are there, but now this particular thing is removed. Was it okay? So you need not to go to the PYQs of the first order or a higher order linear differential equation. Those questions are present, but now it is not the part of ECE mathematics. So they are not going to ask because intentionally they have removed. Now come to this electrical engineering. If we talk about electrical engineering, then electrical engineering is already industrial aligned. So there is no significant change. However, we will very happy if they will upgrade towards more towards the automation side. But since electrical students are now allowed to appear in robotics and automation, so automatically that particular stream is also given an opportunity to the EE student. Okay. Now it's up to you whether you want to move towards the robotics and automation, which may be the future, and it's a very good opportunity to you. And you can be on the traditional electrical engineering because electrical engineering is still industrial aligned, entire syllabus is industrial aligned. And if you are from electrical engineering, you can understand this particular branch will always have its theme. Nothing is going to change in the generator, transmission, and everything. Is it okay? We can digitize the things, but the core concepts will remain the same. So there is no significant change in mathematics. Even in any subject, there is no significant change. We will see subject by subject also. So now I am moving towards the next subject, that is network, signal, and system. For electronics branch, if you observe, Nyquist sampling theorem is added. So Nyquist sampling theorem, sampling and reconstruction, finite finite impulse response or infinite impulse response filters design added explicitly. Now please observe, these two are from the digital signals. Okay. So digital signal processing is now becoming more important, and we all know we have to move towards the industrial alignment. So digital signal processing is now being given a priority. And what is removed? Discrete time processing and continuous time signals are removed. So those questions based on the discrete, now if it is available in the PYQ, you can have a look over it. Maybe they may ask, because that is also belongs to the digital portion only of the digital signaling, but it's a process of design which is being added. Is it okay? Now, if I talk about next one is your network signal for the double E branch. So there is no change. Absolute same syllabus for double E for both signal and system and for network. Is it okay? So for signal and system, electrical student need to go with the discrete time processing and continuous time signal. Is it okay? Great. Now come to the next one. Whatever you want, you can please feel free to ask. Telangana, Hyderabad. Great. You can just mention your from where you are. I will take the name
One
also.
student
Now
is
please observe
asking
here.
whether they
From
are seeing.
communication engineering. Yes, sir.
One student is asking whether they are seeing our chat. Yes, definitely we are seeing your chat, and I have noticed one of the query from the student. Let me resolve, sir. Student is asking, sir, I was enrolled in 2026 batch, and that batch validity is over. Now, how he will prepare those topic which are newly added in the syllabus? Okay, so the ultimate solution is you can take the help of your friend and take the PDFs of the notes. How it will helps you? See, your foundation is already developed. You are already having the mastery in 10 to 8 subjects, right? So it is not difficult for you to understand the newly added very basic topics, right? If you are not able to understand that, you can ask the teacher or query the teacher or message the teacher about, sir, how this stuff came, okay? And then they will resolve it, and then definitely you will get all the idea about it, okay? Otherwise, you can take the help of your friend for some duration of time, and then you can watch only those lectures which are newly added topic, and then you can cover the syllabus, okay? And in some of the subjects, as I already told you, there is mention of new topic, but that is not actually newly added topic, because already teacher is teaching those topics. So directly you can do another thing, that you can directly approach to the teacher, sir, I was enrolled in 2026, and now these topics are added newly in this subject, how to cover it? They will have the good answer for that, that whether this is already taught in the 2026 or not. Like that I have told you about the phase margin of some op-amp circuit, that I have already told you, right? So meaning is that for that you need not to worried about. Okay, over to you, sir.
Thank you. So next is your digital electronics. What are the changes in the digital electronics? So digital electronics is very scoring subject for both EE and ECE branch. The marks of ECE is more comparative to EE. And in EE, we mostly observe A to D, D to A converter part, combinational and sequential part. However, digital electronics deeply asked in case of electronics. But there is no change in both EE as well as ECE branch syllabus. But there is a significant change for the instrumentation. So if you are willing to take your second paper as an instrumentation, it's my advice to all of you, please go through the syllabus. There is significant change in the IN. Is it okay? But there is no change for digital electronics in EE or IN, EE or ECE branch. Next is your electronics and communication engineering branch, EMFT. Already sir told you there is no change, neither for the EE, neither for the electronics and communication. Next is your communication system. There is a one major change occurred in the communication system. A source coding is added under information theory. A source coding topic is added. However, these topics are somehow already discussed in some of the classes. But still, if you want to have a specific one, you can connect with the Siddharth sir, or you can connect with the Sonu Lal Gupta sir. Is it okay? So they will give you a brief idea if you have already completed your syllabus, or if you are in 2027 batch, definitely 27, 28 or 29 batch, definitely you are going to cover this particular topic. What is removed? Previously, entropy, mutual informations and channel capacities were listed, but now they are being removed from the syllabus. Is it okay? If we talk about electronic devices, already sir told you about the electronic devices in EE as well as in ECE branch. Now let us talk about two major subject which mostly holds the heartbeat of all electrical engineers, that is power system and machine. So be happy, there is no change because it takes almost a year to complete these two subjects. So there is no change in these two big subjects. However, we as a teacher wanted to be a change. It will be more better if the electrical machine is more aligned towards the uh, it will be more aligned towards the special machine side. Is it okay? So that the students will have a more information about the automation industries. Is it okay? Like it's stepper motor and all. However, it is already defined in control system syllabus. So that is why they haven't replaced any kind of change in the machine as well as in the power system. Now let us discuss about the next subject, that is control system. Control systems. Wait for a minute. Let me show you the control system as well.
It is at
Because there is
backside.
a one significant change in the control system. Communication system. Okay. Now let us talk about control system. So for EE, there is no change in the control system because the change which occurs in the electronics is already defined in your EE branch. Is it okay? The change is they have added PID controller and compensator. So already in the previous part also they have mentioned lead lag and lag lead compensation. Is it okay? So that compensator part is already there in your syllabus. The only change is instead of defining the category wise, they have just mentioned the compensator added and a PID controller is being added. So once PID controller, it means all type of controllers are now becoming important for you. Is it okay? In EE branch already the proportional controller, integral controller and proportional PI controller or PID proportional integral derivative controller is already there in your syllabus. Is it okay? But intentionally it is now being added in a form of topic in ECE branch. So you can predict some question may be asked from the controller. Is it okay? Some question may be asked from the controller as well. But there is no other change in control systems which we are expecting. Again, they may add some of the portion from the state space, but they haven't added that particular thing. So more or less what I am able to observe, let me conclude, sir, and then we will go to the Kamesh, sir, as well to discuss what are the changes. What I am able to see, there is no significant change in the syllabus. Those who are preparing GATE exam for 2026 or they have taken a syllabus of 2026-27 need not to worry much because a very minute changes and those changes are already discussed in some of the form already in the classes. And also Kamesh sir told you that it doesn't matter if they are adding particular thing, it may not be asked in the same year. Is it okay? So you need not to worry about it. You have to much more focus towards your entire part so that you can have a more marks. Is it okay? So there is a change. These changes are appreciable because the industrial alignment increases in the syllabus, but the change will not affect your previous study anyhow. Moving towards sir. Sir, please conclude this session.
Sir, my question from you is a personal question. That is okay that practical aspects is being asked in the examination. That is very good from student point of view and from teaching point of view. But that my very important question from you, why teachers get excited or enjoy when a syllabus get changed, specifically those who have completed higher studies like master or PhD, then they start enjoying the things when there is a change in the syllabus or new topics are added. Why so, sir?
Yes, sir. I am very happy to answer this particular thing because when you or when I were in our MTech program, we have faced some of our difficulties. And that difficulties is because some of the topics we don't know anything about that particular things. We are not much aware. Like if I talk about myself, I am not aware much about the control system. So I have faces of many kind of, like it will take time to understand the concept in the higher studies. To be in the particular topics in more detail, it will take time. However, if we perform our BTech in a manner which is required in your higher studies or in your industrial alignment, it will be better. So we as a teacher, are able to understand that what is the importance of adding the or revising the syllabus. One more thing, sir. Ultimately, the students who are doing their engineering, na, they are not a normal graduation. It is not a normal graduation. Engineering is not a normal graduation. It should upgrade with the new technologies, with the new time, and it should move its alignment towards the new word. Is it okay? Otherwise, what I think, na, they may miss the entire new technologies, or willing towards the new technologies. Students will lose their interest.
There is a technical word in VLSI that is missing the technology window that Nokia has done. So
Yes, yes,
Nokia
yes.
has missed the technology window. That's why Nokia has uh, downgraded their performance in the mobile industries compared to other brand like Samsung or Apple or other company mobiles, because
Great,
they
sir.
have missed
It's a
technology
great
window.
example, sir. I'm hoping now all the students are able to understand the why this particular change. We are why excited. Thank you so much, sir, for adding that particular example. It's really very good. Sir, some of the questions are asking some queries, like I have renewed my batch. If there is
That is
any
done.
question, feel free to ask. Sir, can
Enough
you
is
please tell the student how they will
one
connect
of
and
the
to us in case if there is any query related
right,
to
right.
any topic or anything in the subjects?
One of the doubt I have to mention that is asked from the student. So I am just starting, so I am confused to how to start the preparation. 6 months are left, and I am able to spare only 1 to 2 hours a day for the uh, studying other than college stuff. So if you are in the third year, my dear friends, first advice is your college is always very much important. Okay, because in the college you are appearing in the semester exam, and they are also very much important other than your gate exam, right? So focus on that. But along with that, if you are preparing for the gate examination, that is always a great strategy. So what you can do is slowly, if you are able to give 2-3 hours a day, no need to worry about. Your target should be up to gate 2027. You should complete at least 5 subjects. Suppose in this third year you have completed network, digital. Start from the basic subject. Always remember. Okay, there should be a sequence. Always there is a sequence. You cannot watch movie in a reverse direction. There is a forward direction of watching the movie. Okay, and you cannot leave the movie in between as well. So meaning is that just start from the basic subject like network, digital, control, signal, and mathematics. Suppose you have completed these 5 subjects, or suppose your aptitude also, and you have scored 45 marks, not too much high, not too much less, then what you will get from this 45 marks? First of all, you will get the confidence that I can crack the gate with All India rank 10 in the upcoming years. That motivation is very much important for the student when they are appearing in the third year. If they are able to score good marks based on their half of the syllabus covered, they will get motivated to appear in final year, and then definitely they can do best in the final year, because they can prepare remaining portion of the syllabus, and they will appear in the exam in a better position. Okay, so that should be your strategy. So right now, if you are able to get 2-3 hours time, in 2 months just complete one subject. No need to worry about that. And then remaining 2 months another subject. Remaining 2 months, suppose 2 or more subject. Suppose you are able to complete 4 subject, no problem at all. In the final year also you will be giving the exam with 4 more subject, and definitely you will get the good rank. Okay, so this should be your strategy. No need to worry about. Do not take any tension, and focus on semester exam as well. And one important advice is align your subject with the semester. If suppose in the semester of the third year, suppose you are having any subject like for example, I can give like analog circuit, then you need to study analog circuit, so that in the semester also you will get good marks, and you can also prepare for the gate examination. Okay, so that should be your strategy. Okay, so this is for today's session, sir. If you want
Great,
to add
sir.
something.
Just I just wanted to highlight how they can connect with us.
Okay.
See, if your branch, we have discussed right now about the electronics and electrical, but if your branch is civil, chemical, Gatewala, CS and DA, you can join the particular Telegram channel so that you can have a conversation with the subject expertise, as well as you will get all kind of updates, whatever coming for Gate, For the other subjects, whatever the batches are coming, what are the timings, everything, every detail will be there. And also you can connect with all the teachers where you can have your questions, whatever doubts in your mind. Is it okay? So you can also connect to Kamesh sir as Kamesh sir PW, or Varun sir as Varun sir PW. Sir, I just want to have one more words. I just want to add one more words, because most of the students are already started their preparation, and some of them are asking, sir, what should be the right batch to take admission? See, if you are actually willing to take admission, you are already late, because it's July now. If you are searching for a new batch for 2027, you are already late, beta ji. You should have to register whatever batch is going on. 2 3 subjects may you will get back, but you can easily do those 2 3 subjects with the extra time as sir suggests you. And if you are in third year or a second year na, please remember, now all the exams are going to be highly faired exams, and you have a great opportunity coming in the future. So if you align your preparation today only, you will gather more and more marks. Is it okay? So you should have to start your run first. You can improve your semester marks as sir suggested. Go with those subjects which are in your semester, as well as do the gate questions, so it can increase your semester marks, and you will prepare that particular subject for gate and engineering services as well. Okay, and you can align in that way to complete your gate syllabus, appear in third year, appear in final year. Final year must be your final attempt, because most of the PSUs, if you are willing to go in the PSUs, you will get opportunity. If third year will have any kind of like lag in your numbers, you can gain in your final attempt. So that's all from my side. Lots of love. Thank you everyone. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much. Bye bye.